50 years ago, there were some real inspirational pioneers that thought that there was a need for specialist palliative and end-of-life care in Greater Manchester. But our building is not purpose-built. Parts of the building are over 100 years old, and it's not conducive to delivering world-class care.
We're thinking about how we can support both the individual but also those close to them, whether it's family, close friends, and having the space both in their room, that they have space to be able to be together, but also actually to have the space where families can be supported and looked after on the ward, I think is really important and something that we have not been able to achieve in the way that we would ideally like. So I think what the building will offer us is an opportunity to continue to deliver the best care at a specialist level, but to deliver that care over the next 50 years in the best space possible.
One of the things that upsets me is the fact that many of our rooms, we're not able to provide the privacy and dignity that's needed. We also currently only have 7 side rooms available, which means that many of our patients have to share a bedroom with other patients, which for some, that's okay. And when we go into our new build, we will have 2 3-bedroom bays. But for many, having privacy and dignity and a space of their own is absolutely essential. From a nursing point of view, the challenges are huge. As you walk through our inpatient unit currently, you'll see pieces of equipment dotted around the unit, nurses running from one end of the ward to the other just to get a piece of equipment. So for me, the new build is absolutely essential. Our nurses and our clinical teams deserve that.
The care that we received as a family at St Anne's Hospice was fantastic, but knowing that the new hospice will provide things like more space for each patient, facilities for children and access to the outdoor areas for everybody, including the patients, would just be fantastic for the future and for the patients and families accessing the hospice in the future.
We need to really start this project as soon as we can. Our building is currently not fit for the future, and if we wait any longer we might have to close some of our services. So in order to really start this project as soon as possible, to accelerate it, to get a spade in the ground and start seeing our building, our hospice, rise from the ground, we need those early gifts. We need those trusts and foundations, those individual people with the capacity and those businesses to raise money, to pledge those early gifts to help us accelerate this project.
The local community helped create St Anne's Hospice 50 years ago, and we're so delighted that they're still on the journey with us and want to continue to support us into the future. The hospice is not just for St Anne's, but it's for the whole community. If we don't act now, there's a risk that we won't be able to provide that much needed care and support to our future patients.